Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Kansas City Royals. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Bill Foster.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Misses inside. Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that is out of play. Foster delivers. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Steven Kwan, the next to hit. Foster kicks and deals. Check swing, and that's a ball. Kipnis gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike 2. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Grady Sizemore in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Grounder might be 2. Witt toss to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 24, Grady Sizemore.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Grady Sizemore. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's outside. 3-2 now. Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 2 outs.
That's a ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 left for the Guardians, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Bob Feller. What do you look for here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Buck
O'Neil, the first baseman.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one at triple digits.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Popped up. Schneemann hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
And here now the lineup for the Royals.
Sweeney.
Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That's towards center. Sizemore under it and makes the grab. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Guardians,
So in now for
the right
Cleveland,
fielder,
Jhonkensy Noel. Kicks and deals. Tap foul at the plate. Foster winds and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And O'Neal makes the play.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Daniel Schneeman.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneeman. No score here in the second. In the air out towards right center. Isbell flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. So now for Kansas City, George Brett. And downstairs.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with the quick free pass.
John Donaldson digging in now. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hit at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And next up for the Royals, Alex Gordon. Runner on the go. Ball outside. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Feller, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizemore sizes this one up, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here in Kansas City. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. swinging.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Renfroe pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
And up next for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter.
Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Talking about Feller's debut, he burst onto the scene at his first start. He struck out 15 batters, and he was still in high school. In his 4th start, he racked up 17 Ks.
And Feller didn't slow down anytime soon. Led the league in strikeouts for the next 4 seasons and won 93 games.
Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Batting 9th, the center
fielder. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
O'Neal.
Buck O'Neal digging in now. The 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. KC down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Lane Thomas.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Carlos Santana will hit next. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Anytime
you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jhonkensy Noel now at the plate. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Renfroe makes the play. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, shortstop
Daniel Schneemann getting ready to hit.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Rolled slowly to first. O'Neill. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now batting, catcher Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Gordon makes the grab, and that'll do it. Carlos Santana, so smooth for the Guardians. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one way outside. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, and the count is filled up.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Sweeney. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And this one squirts away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Two. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. The throw home. He's set. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. George Brett steps in for the Royals. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! And the Royals take the lead. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So here's the Royals DH, John Donaldson. That one misses. 2-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. And he takes a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Short hop liner handled it short. Throw on to Santana. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Number 4.
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now here is Alex Gordon. 1 out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Junis getting ready to go. Gaddis getting loose as well. And that's in the dirt. That one way inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner.
Batter, number 8.
Bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one popped in the air left field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Jose
Now
Ramirez.
batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That one down the line. Gets it to first. And Ramirez is set down. That's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1.
Now pitching for
Back now
Cleveland.
to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
16.
mound, Jacob Junis.
Jacob.
Still pretty early in the
Junis.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
Leading up for the Royals,
Hunter Renfroe
the right
at
fielder,
the plate.
Hunter Renfroe.
There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now this is in the air down the line. Noel hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
And to the plate for Kansas City,
Isbell.
Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Grounds 1 to short. Not in time. He legs it out.
That's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took 1 extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Back to the top of the lineup, Buck O'Neil steps in for the Royals. Just missed.
2-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there on first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running or something. When you get off the blocks that poorly, you've got to be willing to shut it down and get back to first.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I
The
mean,
batter,
this
number
speedster
7.
gets the infield single, and
Bobby
now he's on base to possibly
Witt
do some damage.
Jr.
I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 outs. Swings through that.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Mike Sweeney to bat next. Swing and a bouncer towards third, and that's a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the inning. Royals leave one, but they still lead at 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Now pitching
Still
for the
a lot of
Royals,
game left, and this game can
number
go either
52.
way. So this is a big
Michael
opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off with
Now the 4-hole
center
hitter for the
fielder,
Guardians, Grady Sizemore. Breaking ball misses down and away. Bullpen action for the Royals. Hunter Harvey appears to be getting loose. Estevez also throwing. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that
Now
changeup.
back,
Got that
the
hitter to roll
designated
over.
hitter, Lane
Here's
Thomas.
Lane Thomas. Just
That's a ball.
missed. The Royals holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 now.
The 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Jhonkensy Noel waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Mike Sweeney. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to.
And he can't come up with it.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the third baseman, George Brett. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Just missed.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And that's downstairs. Ball 3. Sweeney, the lead runner at second. Brett at first with no outs. In the air, left field. Quan heads after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. 1 away on the flyout.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. There's the strike. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 4 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Harvey.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 56, Hunter Harvey.
And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
The right fielder,
the Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Could get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, center field. Isbell has this one sized up. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Bo
2 outs, base is
Naylor.
empty. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor.
Ball.
Jason
1
Kipnis
strike.
in the on deck circle. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check swing, called strike. Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball down the left field line. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Guardians lead 1, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis.
Hunter Gaddis.
And now the center fielder,
for
Kyle
Royals,
Isbell.
The center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
And that one hammered back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And here's the first baseman, Buck O'Neil. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 5-1. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I
Now
played,
batting,
but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Now here is George Brett. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
John Donaldson
Now batting,
digs in
the
now.
designated hitter, John Donaldson.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Brett off of
strikes.
first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 6 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carlos Estevez.
Now
And you know,
pitching for the
bullpen guys
Royals,
can struggle sometimes when they're called upon
Number
with big
53.
leads because it just doesn't have
Carlos
the same intensity as a tight game.
Estevez.
So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a ground ball to
That ball's
first,
foul.
and it goes just foul. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. He's there. He's got it. 1 down.
now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
And now it's switch
Ramirez.
hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Next offering is fouled back. One and two here. Out towards left center. Gordon gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Grady
Sizemore, the next to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks This ball is going to get down because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
34.
bottom of the 8th. Paul Sewald.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And to the plate for
Leading
Kansas
up
City,
for the
Alex
Royals,
Gordon.
the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Hey.
That one drilled left field, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is down low, and the count's even at 2. Gordon aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 60, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. That's way outside, and that's ball 2. And that one fouled off. That one lifted to left. Quan under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. And that skips in the dirt. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner takes off, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. So one left for Kansas City. They still lead it though, 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Bounced out to short. Witt. And Thomas is out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. This one in the air. O'Neill. 2 away down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Action in the pen down there. Cole Reagans getting loose out there. Lugo, the right-hander, also getting loose. Estevez is just one strike away, and that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.